Hello everyone, welcome to School Quiz. So, today we are going to start the new chapter that is laws of motion. Okay, so we fully completed the motion chapter. Now, we'll start the laws of motion. So, I'll start that is the second chapter of actually physics. We completed the first chapter that was the chapter motion. So, yeah, I'll start this with the sharing slides. Today I'll take a very small class. I'll give only introduction of this chapter that is force and laws of motion. Okay. Basically, we'll study about what are the laws of motion. So first, are you ready with the force? Okay. Yeah. Force is what? It is actually a pull or push of an object. Okay. Pulling or pushing. Pulling, whether it is pulling or pushing, they both are included in force, like pushing of a door, pulling a card sheet, a chair, wherever push action as well as pull action is involved. That is the force. Clear? Here we apply a force on the door in a direction away from us. Yeah, definitely we are applying force to move an object toward us or to keep away from us. In both the cases, we have to apply a force. Okay, so we exert a force on the door in the direction toward us, either in the direction toward us or far from us. So in both the action, yeah, here it is written, forces are used in our everyday action like pushing, pulling, lifting, stretching, twisting, pressing. Okay, in all this action, what will be required? Force is required. Clear? Like a kick to a football. Okay, like draw to move a drawer of a tail. Okay, like lift of a box from the floor. Okay, like stretch a rubber band. So there are so many action where the force is required. Here so many actions are given where the force is required. So these are all activity is showing that force is required to do an everyday life day activity. Okay, students. So now you'll see this weight lifter pulling the weight lifter pushing the weight. In both the case, actually this main two activities involved. The first is pulling and the second is pushing. Clear? Like this weight lifter first ever a pull on the weights and then a push on the weights. Okay. Okay. Now, a push or pull of an object on a body is called a force. So, this weight lifter is exerting force on the weights. What he is doing? Exerting force on the weight. Now, the most important, or I think you studied in the previous class also about the effect of a force. What are the effect of a force? So, force cannot be seen. Firstly, yeah, we will only experience the effect, or yeah, it can be measured also. Okay, so a force can be judged only by its effect, which can produce in any body, in moving of a body around us, where we can see the object displaced. Definitely force is required, but after that we'll see in a particular direction also, but that we will see later. Till now we read about the wherever an object displays, definitely there will be a force. Clear? So the first, what force can do? Actually, where force can change the things. Like the first, force can move a stationary object. Yes, force has the capability to move a stationary object. Okay, wherever the object is stationary, when we will apply the force, the object will definitely move. Second, force can stop a moving object. Like the vehicle is moving, like cycle is moving, but when we apply the force through the brake, okay, when we apply the force through a brake, so that cycle stops. Third, force can change the speed of a moving body. Yes, speed, like yeah, again, in a car or in a bicycle or in a cycle, when we will apply the force. So definitely the speed got changes. Okay, when you change the gear or something like that. So that time the speed of an object is also changed. The fourth, force can change the direction of a moving body. Yeah, definitely. When you see the driver, what driver is doing, he is actually changing the direction. How? To apply a force on a steering. Okay, in the bike also, or so many example. As I said you, as I told to you, in every day to day activity, you will experience the force. Okay, through these small changes. And the last, a force can change the shape and the size of an object. Like when you'll press the football, what will happen? The air goes out from the football and the shape of the football got changed. Okay, and the shape of the football got changed. So this is the very small example. More than that also. So these are the five effects where we will see the change of the shape of the body. First, the move. Second, stop. Third, change the speed. Fourth, change the direction. Last means fifth, change the shape. So these are all five steps where we can see force required and the object position, shape, size, whatever they got change. I think this is understood to you. After this chapter is so long and so many important things are there. Actually, from this chapter only, the original physics is started. Clear? So after that, balance and unbalanced force is there. So this is the very connected and I don't think I actually told to you today. I'll take very simple and very few topics. So these two topics I only took: what is the force and what are the effect of force, what force can do in a day-to-day life. Clear? So till that, again I'm stop sharing my screen. So till that, please study the last previous chapter only, motion, and in the next class I'll tell you more about this chapter. So till that, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.